Sagittarius, darlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. I'm so glad you're here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for liking, for sharing this video so that this message gets out to other people, so that I know that my work is being disseminated out to the masses. Anyway, I do appreciate your love, your support, and returning to watch another video of mine. I do want to mention that I am available for personal readings, and that if you want to sign up for a Capella membership, you get exclusive access to guided meditations, daily guidance videos, and a whole bunch of other awesome benefits. I'm offering a 14-day free trial for some of my memberships of the lower tier, so that you can get a taste of what I offer that I do not put out on YouTube, to help to better prepare you guys for what's coming down the pike, because the collective is going to be going through some major changes. So it would benefit you if you feel called to sign up for a membership. You can cancel at any time. You want to try it out for 14 days and it doesn't work out for you, whatever, that's fine. If you want to keep it, that's fine too. It's very easy to cancel. If you already have a membership and you feel like you want to get more out of it, as I am going to be doing live streams for members only very soon. I'm going to make a bigger announcement about that later. So if you want to not have to be put on a list on my lives and be in a more intimate environment, and I can read, I'll pull more cards with those readings as well. It would benefit you to sign up for one of the memberships that includes access to my members only live streams. Okay, check out the description box below, or go to capellawellness.com for more information on my Capella memberships. You also get free access to my mobile app, where you can access all of the exclusive content there, and you can chat with me and other people, and go check out whatever else is there. All right, I wish you guys a wonderful week, a wonderful month. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope your week is going very well. I send you many blessings and much love, as I always do. All right, Libra, we're going to see what is going on with you at this time, what obstacles you are facing, and what lessons you are learning from the situation to help you with your spiritual growth, because that is what this is about. We're then going to get guidance from Spirit on how to best navigate these energies, what your wellness message is, what the new moon in Leo is bringing you, and lastly, what's going on with love and relationships. Alrighty. What's going on with Libra? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Okay. All right, guys. Oh, man. Tower. Okay, Libra, take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else. Make sure you keep your unhealthy ego at the door. Make sure you're honest with yourself, your situation. So we've got some, the foundation needs to crumble, Libra. They're going to be sudden, drastic changes, shocks and awes, very surprising things, huge shifts, huge shifts, Libra. All right. This is like a belief system's coming down, and course correction. God's putting you on a different path. All right. So get ready for some sudden, unexpected shifts in your path, in your belief systems, whatever this is for you. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. Excuse me. All right, guys. So this could be like the sudden end of a type of duel, let's say, or some sort of partnership, or some fight or altercation that you guys might be in. And remember, it's not going to resonate with everybody. So whatever is crumbling around you, Libra, excuse me, know that this is for your highest good. All right. Don't try to overanalyze the situation. Don't try to overthink it. Just let everything fall away. Okay? Maybe you guys have intuitively been feeling this. like God's going to bring in some major change for you, but this is something that God wants because he knows what is best for you. So, and if you're dealing with some sort of issue with someone, you're at an impasse with somebody, there's like you've been running into obstacles with someone, or you've been running obstacles into decision making, or you're having a hard time making a decision. Either way, God is making that decision for you. All right. So, some of you may have been avoiding the truth of a situation or avoiding making that choice. And God is coming in and he's going to put you on a better path. All right. Whatever this is, you've had a little bit of fear of making this decision. And God's like, well, you know, I'm going to come and do that for you. So just be prepared for this, but know this is for your highest good. It could very well come as a shock to you. But whatever it was that you were just not really seeing, God is going to be revealing the truth to you. Okay? Maybe you were doubting some sort of truth or doubting some sort of choice. You may have been afraid to make that choice due to fear. And God's like, don't worry about that. I'm taking care of it. All right? That's what I'm getting with this energy. Yeah, so there could even be, there's the Page of Cups right there. To some of you were at an impasse or something. There was wondering if something was going to be resolved. And there's a message that's coming in. This is good news. It could be somebody who's coming out of the blue with expressing their feelings, or, you know, coming out of nowhere and being very lighthearted and very sweet. Okay, a very compassionate. Someone's coming forward and being very it's like this innocence here with this message, but it is a good message. This person who's communicating with you maybe could have very well been the one who was at an impasse or who was afraid of making a decision to talk to you. All right, maybe that's what it is. So it's going to be different for everybody because it's a collective reading. So whether this is you trying to express something or trying to go after something that your heart's been telling you to do, or this is the other person who has been kind of avoiding opening their heart, avoiding being vulnerable with you. And I guess I heard something about the time is up. And God's like, okay, I'm going to clear the way for you to come forward with this message, or I'm going to clear the way for you, Libra, to make that decision, to follow your heart and go pursue those dreams, those goals, those wishes. And something with the arts, maybe for a few of you, and for you to just go ahead and go with it and to trust your intuition. And then there's the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new beginning. See, this Tower is bringing a completely new beginning. It could even be a sudden shift with the good news with your finances. Maybe you get a windfall of money, or something works in your favor. Either somebody hands it to you, or God just magically brings this treasure chest of abundance to you. Okay, there's something about financial security, stability. Maybe you've been like wondering how something was going to happen, and then all of a sudden good news comes in that has to do with, you know, love, emotions, or just good news in general, something that makes you happy. And it has to do with a new contract, a new job, a new home, a new career, money. Maybe a lot of it, okay? It could be a lot of those things. Yeah, see the indecision here? You were like, should I do this or should I not do it? Should I do this or should I not do this? It was like weighing your options. You were being a little bit wishy-washy and afraid to like make that decision. Should I actually do this or not? But there's divine intervention there. Now, what it could be is where you've been like in limbo with something, or you've been at an impasse, there has been a stalemate, and you're like, okay, so what now? You've gotten into a situation where you're saying, what should I do next? What do I do? And, you know, you've been in this mode where, should I go with that decision or should I not? It's coming to like a standstill, right? And you're saying to yourself, should I prioritize this or should I prioritize that? Is this going to happen or is that going to happen? Yeah, you've been weighing out your options. And God's trying to get you out of your head, trying to determine what is going to happen. What is going to come to pass? What option is going to occur? And God's like, I'm coming in and I'm bringing something different, is what I'm hearing. Maybe you've prayed for divine intervention and now the divine's coming in. And divine is probably saying, you don't have to worry about this choice. Now, it depends, guys. If God has specifically told you to take action on something or do something specific and you didn't do it or something like that, and you were afraid to make that decision, you kept going back and forth, that's what God is making the decision for you. Now, if you made a decision and the decision that you made was like, it didn't result in something, and you were like, okay, now what? I made the decision, but nothing happened as a result of it. But that's when God's coming in to change the game for you. Because God is trying to shock and awe you. That's for some of you, not for all of you. It depends on your situation, right? I'm hearing he's doing a new thing. I'm hearing, I'm about to shock you. It's going to be sudden. There has been something about some opportunity. You weren't sure if an opportunity is going to be presented to you, or you weren't sure if the decision that you made was the right one. And it's kind of like, now what do I do? That's what I'm getting. Again, with that impasse or obstacle, now what? Now how is this going to happen? And God's going to shock you with what he's bringing. There's a Hierophant there. It's another major arcana. Taurus energy. Could be something about money. Maybe you were maybe this is a financial thing. Like I said, because the Ace of Pentacles is down there at the bottom of the deck. Maybe you're thinking, what should I put my money towards? Or you made a decision about something with money and it was like, it didn't end in the result that you wanted. And now it's like, okay, now what? But there's something here about like your finances are changing because this is Taurus energy. Or this is like a God thing coming in, because the Hierophant for me is like the God card, the Jesus card. So it looks like that whatever is changing here, again, for some it is your belief systems, okay? For some of you, it is your belief systems. It could even be your belief systems about money, all right? And God's trying to get you to really start listening to your divine guidance and stop with the social conditioning. You know, it could be stop worrying about the money aspect of whatever decision it is you're supposed to make, something along those lines. It's different for everybody. But there's something with institutions here, maybe something with authority. But either way, God's changing it up because it is divine intervention over there. That belief system has to come crashing down. And now, God, you're going to build something else, because that foundation that you were on, whatever you were building on, Libra, it wasn't for your highest good. And some of you, it has to do with not following your divine guidance or being a little bit skeptical or second guessing, right? I'm not sure if I should be following that because that's not what everybody else does, or that's not the conventional way of doing things, or I'm looking up information. I'm hearing library or something like that. Looking up information, and I'm basing it off of the information that I'm reading, but the information that I'm reading is not really set well with my heart, so I'm not going to listen to it. Or maybe you were looking too much up information. Again, the social conditioning, books, reading, because I'm getting the book here, and you're going by what society says you should do or should not do. And God's like, no, don't conform to what society is doing. Don't follow all of those rule sets that you know are not for you. This is what everybody else is doing because they go by the law of man, not by the law of God. So God's coming in to change up this situation. So let's see what the obstacle here is. What is the obstacle for Libra? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. All right, now that it knocked off my obsidian, it came out sideways, but I'm going to take it in the upright, they said. 8 of Pentacles. Okay. So you got to stay committed to the plan. This could be, it could even be something like, am I on the right path? Am I doing my mission work? Should I keep doing what I'm doing? God wants you to continue to stay committed to your Dharma, because this is a Dharma card for me. Continue to give to others your gifts, your abilities. You are very skilled at something. And God wants you to continue doing this. Whether, you know, with whatever happens with the sudden upheaval here, guys, just keep going at it. Okay? Just keep going at it. Don't worry about what is going to happen after this. You have to like trust in God, trust in the divine. You have to have faith. All right? Again, with that Hierophant card now, they're showing me to have faith with this. Let this happen. God knows what he's doing. Just stay with the task at hand. If you're doing mission work, stay committed to your mission work. All right? This could even be for others with regards to money. Maybe some of you are too money driven and you are kind of conditioned by society. I have to work all these hours. I have to do all this stuff in order to make money because I have to pay my bills. I have to do all these other things. So I got to still, I have to stay doing this, whatever. Now, if you're overworking, you know, God's probably telling you to stop doing that, which is why for some of you, if this is in regards to overworking yourselves, like the all work, no play card, God is saying this has got to stop. And if that's the case, some of you are very, very ambitious, or you're driven by the fact that you need to have money to survive, that type of thing. And now I'm hearing you can't live by bread alone, right? And that's where that faith comes in. And you have to understand that God is your only source of supply. So for some of you, this is a belief system with regards to money and work. That the harder you work, the more successful you are. The harder you work, the more money you get, and the more things you have or whatever, something like that. But this is more about God trying to say, dope, I'm crashing that down because it's actually not working for your favor. Because some of you may be working overtime or putting too much into something, and it's depleting your energies perhaps. It's causing you to not have clarity of thought with the Two of Swords, and you can't make a sound decision, something along those lines. Take out resonates, but for some of you, this has to do with like this overworking attitude. This could also be, you know, over and over, the indecisiveness. I can't make a decision. I can't make a decision. I can't make a decision. And maybe you make a decision and nothing happens. And then it's like, okay, now what? Now I'm afraid to make another decision. And God's like, well, now I'm coming in to make that decision for you, or I'm coming in with something. Well, even though you were, you know, at an impasse, I'm coming in to show you what I can do, or I'm coming in to teach you something. That this foundation that you're on right now, it's not feasible to build something great on. All right. So whatever it is that you continue to do over and over and over again, because this is repetition, God's telling you to stop. There's something habitual that some of you are doing. And again, some of you, it has to do with work. So that tie into a belief system with having to work all the time to make money or something along those lines. But there's some sort of like decision that you've gone back and forth on, and there's divine intervention coming in. Or like I said before, you've been doing your mission work, okay? You've been working very hard. You were staying committed, sticking to the plan, making sure that you are continuing to perfect your skill or continuing to do whatever work you've been called to do. It's like God's changing it up. Like I said, something with the finances, because maybe you were debating, should I continue with my mission work? Should I continue building this or creating this or constructing this? And nothing's been working, right? Like the Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Like, should I keep doing this? Or like every time I make this decision, it doesn't work out the way I thought. And it's like, should I continue with this work that I'm doing? If you're balancing out work and play type of thing. but I'm getting strongest mission work. And God's like, yeah, I know nothing's really working out right now. And you're kind of trying to analyze why, overanalyze why. But now I'm coming in because I see how dedicated you've been. I see that you've been working very hard on your mission. And I understand that things don't really sound to you. They don't really look like it's working out. But I'm going to suddenly change all of that. Okay? Again, that's like that's just for some, not for all. And then there's the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is, if this is work related, where you guys are doing things over and over and you're just overdoing it with your job, your mission work, whatever this is, it could very well be that it's because some of you are just, what's the word? It's like having too much ambition, because the Knight of Wands could be like super driven because it's fire. I'm getting Mars energy. He's super driven. Maybe you have strong Mars in your chart. And it's kind of like repetitious. No, you know what? I'm just going to keep going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny. I have all this energy. I'm just going to continue to put in all this work towards this. But there's like this overly ambitious attitude that some of you have. And God's like, I need you to kind of stop. Again, that's not going to resonate with everybody. This could also be that you are lacking energy here because you're expending too much of that into your work, whatever that work is. You got to find more of a balance. For those what I was talking about, where you were wondering if doing this work was going to get you anywhere, if your mission work was actually going to bring you what you thought it was going to bring you, you were taking these risks every time. And every time you took a risk, it didn't necessarily pan out. But you continued with your craft. You continued to focus on what it is that you were called to do. And you kind of got into this place where maybe you needed to force something to happen, or you were holding a grudge because it was like, I can't believe every time I do this, it doesn't pan out, or something along those lines. And you start holding grudges towards, I don't know, certain things or certain people. And you were telling yourself, should I even continue to move forward with this? To take action on this? Stay committed to this? Like, what's the purpose of me being driven, but not overly driven? If every time I take this risk, it like the same result happens over and over, which could cause that indecision, right? Do I keep doing this? Do I stick to this? But again, with that Tower, it looks like God's trying to change some things here. For some of you, it may very well be to get you off of that false belief system, that conditioning. Others of you, God is like, you don't have to go through this anymore. Because for some, with this thing about taking risks and it not working out, and you just sticking to it, trusting your divine guidance and just continuing to take action, God's like, okay, you've passed those tests. Now I see that you are committed to this. You're not afraid of taking those risks. Even if you take those risks and it doesn't really materialize into something you were thinking of or hoping for, I'm going to change all of that up. All right. This could even be a Tower moment where somebody all of a sudden shows up at your house, or you have an unexpected visitor. Someone who takes a chance and comes to you. Okay, like I said, with the Two of Swords, that indecision. I'm afraid to move forward towards Libra. I'm afraid to do this, say this. Again, this person could very well be coming in to express something to you, to open their heart to you, or to communicate something, or offer you something. Because this person worked very, very hard on coming up with a plan, on coming up with an offer for you. They spent a lot of work and they put in a lot of detail into this offer. And they're going to come towards you without fear this time and say, you know what? I've been working hard on this offer, or whatever this is, his message. I just have to deliver this message. All right. This is like this, it's not a messenger, but I'm hearing delivering the message, but he's taking action on delivering the message himself is what I'm hearing. Obeying orders, I'm hearing, I'm just going to go do this. I'm determined. I have to have that courage and confidence to go through with and take action with what it is that I need to take action on. That could be that tower moment for some of you, where it's, holy crap, this person is actually taking action or doing something about something instead of being indecisive. And yes, he could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a fire sign. But there's somebody here who's like, I can't hold these informations. I can't hold these feelings in anymore. I have to release this. I have too much love here, and I got to give it to Libra, or it could be the other way around. This could also be some of you may be continuously, okay, now I'm getting another message. You're doing the same thing over and over with you getting into dramatic situations. Very volatile, very hostile situations. There could be, you may be surrounding yourself with jealous people, or you end up with jealous people and there's drama with those people. Take it how it resonates. There's another message coming in. And this is something you keep doing over and over again. And that could be why God's coming in to kind of disrupt everything, because that pattern needs to stop. Or it could even be the pattern of you not really sticking to your plans and taking that risk and going for it anyway, because your emotions are imbalanced and you have a hard time trusting your intuition. Let's see what the lesson here is. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, plane series, please reveal to us for highest good. Well, there's the intuition card. What did I say? She kind of came out that way. The lesson here is you guys have to trust in what your intuition is telling you. You guys are very psychic. You're very intuitive. All right. If you were told by your intuition not to engage any activity with somebody who's very dramatic, or somebody who keeps coming in and out of your life, or someone who has this like egotistical demeanor to them, a Casanova, they do call the Knight of Wands the player. I don't like putting that energy out there, but this is somebody who just, their sexual energies are scattered and they're impulsive. They rush into things without thinking. Maybe you knew that this person was doing this and you engaged in their company and you engage in activity with them anyway. All right. There's your tower moment, because God's like, you got to stop. You got to really start listening and trusting your intuition here. For those of you who are very psychic and you're very empathic, very intuitive, you know that that is the right answer for you. So if you guys are dealing with, drama and getting caught up into that over and over again, are you really listening to your intuition about those people? And it doesn't have to be with the Casanova. It could be people who are very jealous of you, or people who are just like, they cannot hold their anger. Okay? Or there's just drama surrounding them. If you know for a fact that those people are not serving your highest good, and your intuition is telling you that, then you got to listen to that. This could even stem from, maybe you're dealing with somebody who kept breaking your heart or was coming in and out of your life. Being like that Don Juan person. Somebody who wasn't able to express their feelings. And because their feminine side was suppressed, their masculine side went through the roof, which is why they became a Knight of Wands. With their masculine energy, just like, again, the sexual energy, the impulsiveness, the volatility. That's what happens when you suppress your emotions. And maybe you were dealing with somebody who could not tap into their divine feminine energy, let alone express their emotions. And when that happens, that's when the anger kicks in. That's when the craziness kicks in. All right. That's why they act in a way where they're sexually driven, or they can't, commit, and they want to be all over the place. I'm hearing somebody needs to have compassion for this person, because this person was dealing with a lot on the inside and they had no outlet, which caused their energies because of that, their vibration lowered. And that's why they were doing what they were doing. So this could even be a lesson about forgiveness. If this has to do with money, this is about forgiving yourself for getting into volatile situations, or for you expending your energy and not taking care of yourself because you're overworking yourself. It could even be that. Nurturing yourself, taking better care of your emotions. Because when anybody works too hard and too much, there's no balance there. Your emotions go out of whack. That's just how it works. So some of you need to learn to just go with the flow and just take it easy and make sure that you're taking care of yourself. And again, if you're dealing with people who are erratic and things like that, and you know, all this crazy stuff is going on, it has to do with you, you know, not learning about forgiveness, compassion, understanding, not judging people. Because nobody here has the right to judge unless you know every single fact. And I doubt anybody here, including myself, knows every fact about everybody. So come from a place of compassion. Have that compassion for yourself and compassion for others. Listen to what your intuition is telling you to keep you from getting into certain situations that you know are volatile or not for your highest good. That's why God's coming in to just like change it up. There could even be some of you may be gullible. You tend to listen to every little story. And you feel bad for them. And just kind of like you get into overly mother load and you want to take care of them and something backfires on you. When your intuition is telling you, hey, stay away for right now. This person's dealing with some stuff. Or be careful, Libra, because you're putting too much hard work into this and you're not balancing out your life. Again, with that foundation that you're building, it's not solid. So it could be a whole bunch of things here. There's emotions running high for some of you. You got to get back into balance here. There's balance with the Six of Swords. All right. The lesson, when you don't listen to your intuition, things can go from bad to worse. No progress is being made in either your mission work, your job, your self-mastery, your shadow work, your healing, whatever this is. You've really got to trust your intuition and listen to that divine guidance. You may even, okay, now I'm getting for somebody, you may already be watching a tarot reader or working with a tarot or a psychic, tarot reader or psychic or something like that, an intuitive, and they've been giving you this guidance and saying all these things, and you're kind of a little bit hesitant to follow that, or you're not following it, and you didn't follow that guidance. This is for somebody who are working with somebody who's a psychic or something like that, and something went from bad to worse because you didn't follow the guidance that was being given. All right. Maybe you were told to move away from a situation. Maybe you were guided to forgive or to have compassion or trust your intuition more, whatever this is. And whatever happened, you went backwards in a sense. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not judging here, and I'm not pointing fingers, and I'm not trying to accuse anybody, but I'm getting what this energy is. And for some of you, I'm just saying, you know, it happened to me a long time ago. I didn't listen to my intuition, and I knew the situation that I was in was not a good one. And I kept entertaining that person or entertaining the situation, and that's when my tower moment happened. All right. So there's like a storm brewing here. Just be cautious. Because it may have already happened. Maybe not. It depends. I don't know, because this is a collective reading. Maybe you still have time to change this if you're listening to what your intuition is telling you. But I'm getting a thing. If you don't listen to what your gut's telling you, something's going to go from bad to worse. It's like it's brewing right now. It's like tornadoes coming. You're hearing the tornado signs, the hurricane warnings, guys. And Spirit is saying, it's time to do something about this. It's time to just take the high road, go into the opposite direction, and just head towards peace, tranquility. If there's no peace and tranquility in your life right now, you already know who's causing all that drama, all that disruption. You need to do something about it. Maybe some of you need to literally move. And I heard again, because maybe somebody already moved, and the Knight of Wands is relocation. It's a change in residence. So now I'm picking up on you probably already moved. And the situation's not working. Where you moved to is not working out. Maybe you're dealing with a lot of drama or crazy stuff. Maybe you're overdoing it with your mission work, your job where you're at, and it's not, apparently the environment is not being conducive to your whatever it is that you're doing. And your gut has been feeling this, and you're like, I need to move from here. I need to do something about this. I can't deal with this drama. I can't deal with this situation. And your intuition's been telling you to move again, or just to move, period. And God was like, okay, well, here comes the Tower. And now I'm going to get you to suddenly move. Okay. So, or this Tower moment is bringing in somebody who's going to help you move, if that's a moving thing or something like that. It could even be a change in your job. If you guys have been getting this intuitive hit to leave job, go build your own business, something like that. And something happened at work, okay? Because Eight of Pentacles is work. Or maybe you were doing it with the job, and you were told to leave that job because it was stressing you out, and things just went from bad to worse at the job, or your health started to fail. It's a whole bunch of stuff, guys. There's a lot that's coming through. Okay, so Six of Swords, or there's like, or it could even be, for some of you, there is a relationship moving to the next level, and it just comes out of nowhere. I talked about this Knight of Wands who's taking that chance to stick to his plans and coming forward to express his or her emotions to you. They want to move the connection to the next level. They want to make peace with you. They don't want to fight anymore. They don't want to have any more conflicts. This is conflict of resolution. This person could even tell you, let's move in together, or let's like relocate, something like that. And whoever this is, this relationship moves to the next level, things are getting better. There's better times ahead. And whatever was going on that wasn't working, God's coming in to finally make it work, or something like that. Because there was like a big test. There's a lot of stuff, guys. So take it how it resonates. All right. And I say that because there's the Eight of Wands there. There is something about travel there. Suddenly moving, perhaps. Okay. Taking action. Making things happen, King of Wands, right? A boss, a CEO, a business person. Something happening out of the blue. Or you getting communication out of nowhere that will make you very happy. Or maybe your intuition was telling you that you were going to get good news about something, and it's going to lead you to a better place. Or you're going to be able to move if maybe you weren't able to move, or something like that. There's a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of stuff. Okay. It's so funny. I start channeling one thing, and then all of these other messages start coming in. All right. Let's see what guidance we have for you, Libra. What guidance do we have for Libra? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Yeah, I just heard God is like, he's getting you out of that environment that you're in because it's not serving you. And some of you knew that, or somebody, some psychic or somebody was telling you about that, and you didn't make that decision. And now God's like, I'm making it for you. And for some, it does have to be either the work that you're doing, or a hostile work environment, or somebody that who cannot commit to you. Take it how it resonates. Look, it's a Tranquility card. That's the Six of Swords. God wants to bring more peace into your life, or more peace, more tranquility is coming into your life. But it also reads, make time to relax, be still, and enjoy your solitude, indulging in much needed self-care. All right. Whatever this Tower moment is, guys, relax. Take it easy, because this is happening to put you in a more calm, peaceful place. This is the Tranquility card as well. To resolve conflicts, to get you to higher ground, to get you to not deal with all this craziness or whatever this is, or this repetitive nature of you going through these same cycles over and over and over again. Those same habits that you couldn't break. And look, it's the make a decision card. Feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. See? So it goes back, like I said, some of you, you may feel like you're stuck, because I said for some of you, you've been making a decision and you would listen to your intuition and you would make that choice, and then it wouldn't end up in the result that you thought it would. Okay? And then maybe now you're like, okay, now what do I do? What is my next move? And your intuition is telling you, maybe it's telling you not to do anything. That is a decision in itself, right? But there's peace here. So don't let this Tower moment throw you off. Stay in a state of peace. Others of you, if you're dealing with somebody who is not committal, whose like energies are everywhere, they come in out of your life, whatever that is, this is time for you to be alone. Spend time in solitude, pamper yourself, take better care of yourself, and not worry about that person or the situation. Whatever this Tower moment is, guys, take a sea salt bath, maybe literally. Relax, detox. Do something fun for yourself. This card asks you to take a break from your harried schedule. Soaking or swimming in salty water creates a magical electrical energy shift in your body. The salt draws out emotional, physical toxins. Be sure to immerse your chest and heart chakra underwater as you soak in the tub in order to release toxic emotions. Burn a white candle near your bathtub. As you look at the flickering light, think about what you want. The white candle amplifies your thoughts and feelings, so think about your desires and not your fears. Let the salt water wash away any doubts that could block your manifestation. Ask the candle to illuminate your mind with faith and positive expectations. Enjoy this relaxation time and have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So what I'm also hearing is that if you take the time to relax, you cool down, you take it easy, you'll get clarity of thought. And maybe if something that you've been trying to decide on, you're going to make, your intuition's going to kick in. It's going to tell you this is what you're going to do. Or it could even be this is, you don't have to do anything, right? Sometimes life feels as if it's at an impasse. See, while we wait heaven's next instructions. This is total Two of Swords energy. By drawing this card, however, heaven asks you, what do you want? Sometimes the universe asks us to be the decision maker, and this is one of those times. Instead of passively allowing life to push you around like a canoe without oars, you're counseled to take charge and set your own course. Know that heaven gives you all the resources you need to pull yourself out of any situation as long as you make a firm and clear decision. Your decisiveness is the catalyst for heaven to clear the way for your manifestation. Let go of all fears or worries and focus only on the destination you intend to reach. Enjoy the journey along the way. And after that is a helpful person. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be. Initiate contact. The person that just came to mind is a helpful person. Or somebody is coming in to help you, like I talked about. Set your sights higher, increase your standards, and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. Time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. See, God's trying to bring the new in. Explore your options. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make changes. Do you want me to read something from that card? Sometimes we think this is the way it is and we don't see other options. By drawing this card, Heaven now asks you to question any situation that you think can't be changed. Turn those possibilities into realities by breaking them into small goals that you can accomplish today. Any step that you take, no matter how small, will help you see options that you may never have noticed. All right, let's get your wellness message. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please reveal to us for highest good. What wellness message do we have for Libra? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Harmony makes the song of life sweeter. Green jasper, turquoise, and labradorite crystals will help you to bring more balance for all of your 7 chakras. Help you to feel more harmonious, tranquil, balanced, be still, okay? Be at peace. Just get to a state of harmony here. And this is also why this Tower moment is coming in, to bring more harmony into your life. Creativity. Use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. The throat chakra, Amazonite. Some of you need to work on the throat chakra and balance probably all the other seven ones. This is the main one here. Do something creative, okay? Take it easy, pamper yourself, and do something creative to transmute those energies of pain into positivity. All right? Because some of you may not very well like this Tower moment if it hasn't happened already. Self-love. You can only love others as much as you love yourself. The heart chakra of rose quartz. You got to love yourself first before others can love you the way you want to be loved. This is self-love right here. And that also ties in when listening to your intuition. Your intuition is trying to protect you. It's trying to make sure that you do things for yourself out of love for yourself, right? Your intuition's making sure that you are safe, that you are choosing you, right? And then you go through like everyone else that you have to deal with type of thing. But self-love is going to be a very important thing. That's part of pampering yourself, indulging in much needed self-care right here. You are very important, Libra. If you don't take care of yourself, how are you going to take care of other people? If you don't love yourself, how are others going to love you? If you don't respect yourself, your time and your energy, how do you think anyone else is going to do the same? Let's look at the new moon in Leo energies. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please reveal to us for highest good. What is this new moon in Leo bringing Libra? Check where 5 degrees of Leo is in your chart, guys, to see how this new moon is going to affect you and in what house. It's also trining Jupiter, which is a very harmonious aspect, and there's harmony right here. But also Mercury is going to be squaring Uranus, so expect the unexpected. Luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. Nothing will come of the situation, void of course, moon. That's why I was saying some of you are being told not to take any action on something, but it depends. What is your intuition telling you? I said emotions are running high, the super moon. See? All right, let's look at the void of course. In a form of astrology known as horary, where an astrological chart is cast according to when the question is asked and decoded, a void of course moon means nothing will come of this matter or this situation will bear no fruit. This may or may not be good news depending on what you are asking. For example, if you were worried about something, whatever it was, this card could be taken as a sign that there is nothing to worry about. However, if you're asking about a new project of any kind, including a new relationship, it's a sign to adjust your expectations or change things so you get a different outcome. Remember, the cards can only predict what you are currently creating, and you can change that with both your behavior and beliefs. I trust in my highest good. The chances of something are diminishing. Something better may be around the corner. Believe that you will get what you need. Surrender to the divine. Take time out, meditate, and contemplate. So the best thing you could do at this time is surrender to the divine. Just be. Just be, Libra. All right. The supermoon. Where is the supermoon? The bottom of the deck. The answer to whatever you're asking is writ large like the silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. If you're wondering about how successful something's going to be, such as a job or relationship, the answer is very. To use common parlance, the answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. This card is about being larger than life, being special and bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. You can expect plenty of good things and a positive outcome when this card comes up, but you may find there's a lot of emotion to deal with too. There's also a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day, so take action. Success is close. I just must trust. A resolution to your question is closer than you may think. Don't ignore the obvious. Something exciting lies ahead. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion. Speak to the goddess and ask for her assistance. Expect your feelings to be more highly charged, and this is something about also your intuition is going to be heightened as well. Alrighty, the new moon in Sagittarius, Jupiter energy, because Jupiter rules Sag. Whatever's coming your way, it looks set to put a smile on your face. This can mark the start of fun after a period of feeling low. The energy is adventurous and even willing to take a few risks, but be careful you don't bet the farm on something here, as the wheel of fortune is still spinning. This card is about exploring life metaphorically by changing big ideas with others or just thinking about your own philosophies. Perhaps it's time to change your mind about something important. It can also signal that a trip away is coming up if that's something you're working to achieve. But the overall message of this card is that whatever happens next will be some sort of gift, even if that simply means widening your worldview. Count your blessings literally. Write them down or say them out loud. You need to laugh more. This is a wonderful time to start a course or study or teaching. Don't be narrow-minded. Start a week of gratitude. Practice by writing it, blogging about it, whatever. Sag is a sign of fun, travel, exploration, and the great cosmic quest. It's about big ideas. Its energy is expansive, upbeat, lucky, and divine. Nothing is set in stone with Sagittarius, and an optimistic energy could attract all manner of good things if you tap into the energy by expecting the best. And lastly, we're going to go over your love and relationship stuff. What guidance do we have for love and relationships for Libra? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian and Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom. Let me do that again. Your guidance, your support, and your clarity. And the moon is trining Jupiter, like I had said. All right, luck is on your side, Libra. What guidance do we have for love and relationships for Libra? Spirit, please and thank you. Spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. It could be heart-to-heart conversations with that Queen of Cups. Number 21, choose love. You always have a choice. Make yours with love. Do all things with love, guys. I know that is hard, but do all things with love. It is easy to slip into the routine of daily life without making time to really connect and give your partner or relationship your full and uninterrupted attention. Make eye contact and actively appreciate each other. When you really tune into someone, they feel validated and valued. Doing this will deepen your relationship. When was the last time you complimented something your partner or loved one did? Giving someone a compliment takes little time and does not have a price tag. Encouraging or commending someone can positively affect his or her entire day. Two elementals share a kiss under a crescent moon. The kiss represents shared feelings of love or friendship. When you are in a relationship, do you make time to be present and share your love? Quality time can make or break any relationship. If you haven't been fully aware of someone, it is time to make this change. 21. You are constantly making choices. When you choose love, negative feelings have no place in your heart. Telling and retelling a negative situation will not heal it. Surround the situation in love. Choose to see your responsibility and focus on love. This card relates to your perception of your world. Do you blame your environment for what is going on in your life? This culpability could include your fate, your belief system, your life experiences, or your parents. Regardless of what has or will go in your life, you always have choice. It may not be easy, but choosing to love and be loving is your best option. You are in control of how you feel. The silhouette of a woman's face is a backdrop to various images and memories. You can decide how you remember the events in your life. If you wish, you can reframe your thoughts to find love in all situations. So maybe some of you, with the telling and retelling, a negative situation will not heal it. That's repetitive. So there's somebody here that continues to do that. You put that negativity out there, guys, it's not going to create a positive change, right? All right, Libra, I hope this helped you. If you would like a personal reading, if you want to sign up for my 14-day free trial for one of my memberships, check the description box below or head on over to capellawellness.com to see what else I give with those memberships. I do give monthly free drawings for free I always say that off. I do offer free readings to a lucky member every month with some of those memberships. I'm also going to have members only live sessions and a whole bunch of other things with the exclusive content that I also give on my mobile app that you can sign up for free on. And though the exclusive content helps to supplement these readings, okay, to really hone in what you should be working on for that day, what to expect, and those types of things. All right. If you have any questions about my memberships or anything in general, please let me know. All right, guys, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today, and always I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.